Whoa, whoa, whoa. Welcome back to Valkyrie Profile. We're in this freaking flying castle place. We're gonna find a witch, and we're gonna take her down. We're gonna take her down. I have not been able to record in a week, so I've just been crazy busy. What the heck? Oh, right. Okay, because I fell down and had to reload that save a bit. Okay. Not an issue, not an... Oh! But,
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
No mercy.
That's to say... You would think that would mean, oh, well, you know, scant on the details. I forgot what happened last time, whatever. Not really, because I was like, wait, you know what? I am too busy to record, but I'm not busy enough to not start writing the recap. So I just wrote up everything that happened so far, and sure enough, you know, that gave me the recap I needed.
I stake everything on this single blow.
And now we can stake everything on this single blow. But man, it feels refreshing to play this again.
Just this stream.
I was a little worried too that like
Fine, then I shall strike again.
that I wouldn't be able to. Let's see what she's gonna do. Dude. Oh jeez, wow. I was a little concerned that nice.
I grow tired of you.
That
Finishing strike.
I want to maintain a very consistent stream of uploads, you know. So I was concerned that I wouldn't be able to.
This is getting interesting.
You know, I'd run out of videos in the backlog, but thankfully, my diligence in that regard has paid off, and it bailed me out of last week. And I mean, I don't think I would even have to. I think if I wanted to, I don't even have to record this week. But you know, I want to be. I want to do my due diligence. You know, simple as.
No happiness.
Panicking crossbow. Interesting. What's that about? Ooh. And I forgot how good this freaking music is, dude. It's awesome. Now, is this 500? Is that better than this guy? Wait. What was I? Is it this? Okay. Well, it looks like the foul crossbow is a little better, so we'll stick with that for now. But yeah, man, happy to be back in this dungeon, and because I haven't, you know, played in a while, it's like I'm experiencing it for the first time again, and yeah.
Vigilant, my friends.
Mystic Drop!
Get him. Open fire. Nice. Okay, so we are at that point.
I pray that you lost souls find respite.
I also didn't realize that the drums are quite good. Like they're pretty. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. And is this? That's not a hallway I can walk down. Okay.
Yeah!
Woo, that was close. I think I'm gonna change.
My noble Einherjar.
Gosh, forgot her name. Not Messina, not Lorenta. Lysaria. I think I'll just change her default spell to Mystic Cross, to be honest. You ever listen to music and then you like isolate the different instruments in your head? And you listen to like the bass or the drums or stuff. So you know, usually the lead guitar or whatever the lead instrument or vocal is, that's gonna draw your attention the most. But I tend to do that sometimes. It's kind of fun, and it's a cool way to like, you know, you notice more about a song and Yeah. Okay. I love this sound though. Such a cool sound, so creepy. All right, this room's empty. And the music's so awesome. Okay, now there's gonna be a part where I'm gonna have to make some perilous jumps. So hopefully I won't mess him up. Oh, right, and I think it might be here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's do it. Oh, not what I meant to do. Ah, well, that's okay.
To my side,
This won't be easy.
Right. Okay. Okay, and I remember now also to delay Lucian just a little bit. Oh, go for my mage, why don't you? There we go, that's more like it. And we got a treasure chest. What's up? I still don't really quite understand the decision to layer the
oblivion awaits thee.
the enemy sprite above the drops. Wouldn't you want the drops to take priority? What do I know? So cool, man. Oh, that was close. Nice. Let's get our goodies. Okay. Nothing amazing, but you know, some nice to haves. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, bye bye. Oh gosh, I don't wanna. Eesh. All done. Okay.
To my side, this match, it is far too dangerous.
All right.
Mystic Cross!
Get him. Open fire. Sure.
Everything on this single.
Ugh, I feel like doing the sort of let's play live commentary is a bit of a like it's a bit of like an engine. You got to get it running first, you know, before you can really do it well. All right. Did you freaking stink? Yeah, how about that? Nothing like a good sip of water. Okay, cool. All right, well, let's just make the jump. Whee! Looks like that was not the move, guys. That was not the move. Okay, hold on real quick. Alrighty. I think we're not supposed to go there yet, guys. We'll have to, as I always say, circle back. Hey, let me circle back with you, pal. Oh man, I love saying stupid nonsense. Just funny. Alright. We've been up here. Oh. No, we haven't. Okay, where will this take us? Who's behind the squeaky door? A foul fiend! A foul fiend approaches!
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
I shall not.
Vigilant, my friend.
I shall not suffer it to live.
Mystic Croft!
Alright, what was the other thing I was gonna mention? Oh yeah, it's totally unrelated, but I was rewatching, no, it's, I saw some posts about Star Wars, right? I think people were just talking about how, what was it? Someone mentioned that, like, how come The Phantom Menace looked so good, while the other two prequel movies were relatively ugly by comparison? And, that is a good question. I mean, I guess it was just the copious use of those, like, green screen, blue screen sound stages, whatever, in lieu of actual sets. If I had to take a guess, I don't know, but that's funny because
Too easy.
as a kid, I didn't like Phantom Menace. I thought it was kind of boring. But I do remember, like, specifically in my mind noticing that difference too. Like, wait, this movie kind of looks better than the two that followed.
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
But the other thing that reminded me was how good the
Mystic Croft!
I was just reminded of the trench run scene in the first movie, and I looked it up and I found on YouTube the I guess someone put out the despecialized version of that scene, and it was great. Like, and I was amazed how this old movie that had a
Happiness.
I think what it was, it's not that it had a small budget. Well, it had a small budget compared to movies today, I guess. Like, even accounting for inflation, you know? But, I think the first Star Wars was, like, in the tens of millions, as opposed to movies today that are in the hundreds of millions, right? But, regardless,
To my side, my noble Einherjar.
despite the budget and the kind of...
Horrible energy.
I don't...
It's our anger.
The movie, like, I think...
Mystic Croft!
The movie visually has some rough edges, you know? And a lot of it is like, fine, it can't be helped, right? But some of them are genuinely kind of like mistakes. Like, for example, there's the scenes of where you see Darth Vader in the trench run, you can see the actor underneath the, like, through the mask visor. And additionally, at least in the despecialized version, I guess they edited that for that re-releases. For the re-releases, but you know, there's also a thing that another thing I always noticed as a kid is that his
Cannot be allowed.
that shot of him in his TIE fighter, his helmet doesn't, like, sit properly on the face mask. And I always thought that was kind of funny. Like, so the original movie, my point is that while the original movie definitely has a little jankiness to it, it still looked really good. Like,
Einherjar.
especially the shots where
We have nothing but to fight.
the shots where it kind of cuts to the
Mystic Croft!
the base on Yavin, and they're, like, monitoring the situation, and like the green glow reflecting on their faces. It just looks really good. Like, there's a lot of, like, volume and depth, and the lighting is great, albeit, as far as I can tell, at least on the simpler side. Like, oh, The heck was that? He just missed? Well, anyways, like, the point is, the movie looked great, and that whole sequence, the trench runner, the attack of the Death Star, it's like totally, it's absolutely like brilliant, man. Like, my eyes were locked on the screen for the whole duration of that sequence, even though I've seen it so many times.
I grow tired of you.
Finishing strike.
Oh, jeez, Louise, what is this? Sorry, my mic arm is arguing with a tray on my table.
This is getting interesting. I stake everything
Anyways.
on this single blow. Finishing strike.
Yeah, get him. It was awesome, man, and I was thinking about it, and the restrictions they had with the models. Okay. I guess that's one of those moves where if it lands, it does a ton of damage, but that's the thing, it has like a low accuracy. Anyways, I think the models for the spaceships and the fact that they had to pretty much like, the best they could do is like put them on a wire or just use the camera, fly the camera past the ship. I think that restriction in their movements and kind of, I would say, like, yeah, it was a limitation, but in a way, I think it also kind of added to the intensity of the scene, you know? It's like, they're not doing, you know, flips or aileron rolls or whatever, like, it just feels like, it makes Rogue Squadron feel more like a disciplined, you know what I mean? Like a disciplined group of pilots, really. Like, not a bunch of hot shots, even though that's kind of what they are, right? I mean, another empty room. We'll go back. In fact, let's go all the way back and check out the other path that was available to us, which is not this one, is it? Well, I mean, I'm thinking about the one at the very beginning. Yeah, I guess we have to go to the very beginning. Okay. Like, they're not there to do any fancy tricks. They're like there to do a job and go home, you know? I wonder if that was ever kind of the intention with that scene. I don't know, but I'd certainly think it helps in its favor. And oh, and additionally, when they're actually in the trench, those shots of like the models with the, you know, they look perfectly still while the background is like sort of flying by them. Those shots look incredible. What a great like sense of speed. And the fact that the models themselves are like barely moving, you know, they're kind of still. It adds to this like really cool feeling of like it makes them feel deadly, you know. And it also fits because that guy, you know, questions Tarkin, like he's like, you know, it's like a group of fighters, you know, and he senses like, hey, wait, these guys might actually be a threat to us, you know. And what does he say? Evacuate in a moment of triumph? I can't do the voice, but yeah. And then someone else also pointed out in the comments of that video a really cool detail that I never like quite connected, even though it's like, you know, it's not like a top 10 hidden details you didn't notice. It's not like that. It's rather basically when I thought it was really cool that Vader figured out the plan pretty quickly, because he like, oh, that's nice. Anything we can do with that mirror? You know, he grabs his two top pilots, and he's like, come with me, or what? I forgot what the exact dialogue was there, but I thought that was kind of a neat detail. Like, he immediately figured out what was going on, and he was like, I'll deal with it. I don't trust these, you know, Imperial goons to figure it out. I'm gonna do it myself.
Such horrible enemies.
And that's another thing too. In that first movie, especially, Darth Vader's kind of seen as a weirdo in the Empire, right? He's like, you know, people are like making fun of him being like a Sith. You know, like that, something about, what does he say? Like, your ancient religion doesn't compare to our just technological marvel. And then Vader shuts him up pretty quickly. Just, it's just very efficient. It's something I admire in a lot of. I admire it in this game too. This game has it to some extent, which is just very efficient, economical writing. And
Take everything on this single blow.
like conveying. I think Star Wars also did that really well, where a lot of its world building. Well, I don't know. I don't want to say a lot, but
My own path.
you know, like the fact that Darth Vader's kind of treated as a weirdo in that meeting, that board meeting.
I pray that you lost souls find respite.
It adds a lot of nuance, and it to me it like it implies world building. You know what I mean? It show it. I don't want to say it's shown out. It does show, I guess, but it's like they're telling you instead of showing you, instead of telling you. You know what I mean? They're not saying Darth. Force users are quite a weird bunch. You know, they're not saying that. Gosh, I'm rambling. That's another thing I need to do. I need to be more efficient with my words. I'm like that that dang rooster from those old Looney Tune cartoons, where it's like, I say, son, you got to do it this way. You got to do blah blah blah. Yeah, I don't remember that guy's name, but he's the big old roosterino. And he's always explaining to that chicken hawk how to do this or that thing. Man, I can't believe how funny Looney Tunes still is, man. Like once in a while, I'll get clips of it from my feed, and it's just like, the animation quality is fantastic too. I can't imagine. I wonder how.
You have no hope of survival.
I wonder how many man hours went into that stuff, like the movement and the way the characters articulate themselves and their bodies, and it's just really good. And Mel Blanc, of course, was like a generational talent. I don't even have to really say that. Okay, so I can go. Wait, so that's where I came from, right? Yeah, looks like that's where I came from. I won't be going that way. Sorry, guys. Pollen season.
To my side, my noble Hyperion.
We have nothing but to fight.
Oh, excuse me. What the heck? It's hitting me like a crazy guy. They treat me like a crazy guy. Oh man. Yeah, next time I'll take some allergy medicine or something.
It shall be engraved upon your soul. Divine assault.
Ugh. Where did it come from? It's like out of nowhere. It's not like I have a window open and a bunch of pollen flew in, you know? Maybe my fan is kicking up dust, but
Is it over?
my fan's been on for this entire recording session. How come it's just now, you know? And I have an air purifier that's also like taking in the dust, you know, filtering out of my dang roomeroni. Or I mean, not my room.
Tired of
I call, well,
finishing strike.
embarrassing thing to admit. This is my room that I'm recording from, but I prefer to call it the studio, aka where the magic happens.
This is getting.
I stake
Oh, there we go.
on this
I
single
thought I missed the. I thought I didn't press it.
finishing strike.
But yeah, the OG Star Wars movies. You know, I don't even want to talk about modern Star Wars, what it's become. So I'm just totally like, I just feel nothing about that, you know. But the older ones, the first three movies, I guess.
I pray that you lost souls find respite.
They have movies like that, I think, sometimes suffer from the opposite of recency effect, which is like, you know, oh, I've seen these movies. These movies have been out for so long, and I've seen them so many times or whatever, that maybe they're not as good as I thought they were. But you know what? Those movies are as good as I thought. They are absolute classics. And I think that's why people are kind of changing their tunes about the prequels. I don't know if I've given my take on the prequels. I don't like this. I don't want to. Oh, I'll call it revisionism for sake of brevity, but I don't really like this revisionism that's going on with the prequels, where people are now pretending that they were actually awesome movies. They were not good movies, okay, guys. But okay, big but. They had a lot of good stuff in them. Like, I loved how the prequels were artistically totally distinct from the original trilogy. I thought that was brilliant, and I thought a lot of the designs we got from there, the spaceships, the droids, whatever, like the settings, it was all great. It was like so top notch. Obviously, the issue is with the acting, the writing. I guess dialogue would fall under writing. And, you know, other things. But, what the heck? Have I not? Okay. Well, you have to excuse my sniffling. But, I mean, like, clone troopers are like one of some of the coolest guys around. But, I think, and I don't think this is a hot take or anything, but George Lucas definitely seemed more of an ideas man, and he needed to rely more on others to execute those ideas for him. Because, okay, we were here, but what was in here again? His ideas were good. Like, I thought the whole concept of the prequel trilogy was, like, really good. I don't know about Kid. I don't know if we needed to see, like, Kid Anakin, to be honest. I didn't find any of that too interesting. Other than, like, you know, his just basic backstory. Like, yeah, okay. But, like, following him around on an adventure was, like, whatever. But, I disagree with the Mr. Plinkett take of the political intrigue being boring. I think it was just boring because they didn't really lean into it, you know? Oh, shoot, I do have to go down there, don't I? Well, you know what? Now's the time to use an Eye of Heaven. Sorry for all the sniffling today, guys. I'm just kind of... I'm the Sniffletron. Yeah, I think that if Lucas just leaned into the politicking a bit more and less of the goofy stuff that wasn't funny at all, or at least, or at best was like a mild chuckle, you know? Like, as a kid, I did not care one bit for damn Jar Jar. I thought Naboo was super cool. I thought Naboo was cool. I thought, gosh, oh, you know what? How about this? I'll give that first movie, I'll give Phantom Menace this. The Naboo Starfighter, both now and when I was growing up, is my favorite spaceship design, hands down. Even though you can say, oh, well, it's impractical because you know, the engines are on the sides and they're like easy targets and they're big targets or whatever. I know, but so what? It looks unbelievably cool. It's so like, and the color choices of like having the, you know, yellow and that chrome finish, so cool, man. And on top of that, like, I think it was designed, I might be wrong on this, but I think it was designed by Doug Chiang. Man, everything that guy touched was brilliant. He was like, now I don't know who was in charge of recruiting talent, you know, or finding people for these movies, but damn, if they didn't absolutely nail it, you know. Even the unused, some of the unused designs are pretty cool too, you know. But that Naboo Starfighter, what one hell of a, what a beautiful design, man. Alright guys, well, we're at the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed my wars rambling. I didn't realize I'd have so much to say about Star Wars, because I don't really, you know, big on it. But I did grow up on it, so I guess that makes sense. Anyways, as usual, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.